That's how we start the show. I sure don't have any meat in my teeth. How's everybody doing? Hello, everyone. It's a nice little cozy chat. Nice little cozy check-in with the chat. Today we had another pack drop. We had the rare price lowered pack drop. I know a bunch of you bought it because it sold out in like a minute or under a minute. So who says we don't have demand on NBA Top Shot? Bunch of liars, I tell you. People that don't know what they're talking about. Well, we have plenty of pack demand, that's for sure. How do we make marketplace demand as juicy as pack demand? Whoever can figure that one out will figure everything out. But people love packs. And they were priced at, I think, $49, if memory serves correctly. I wonder if the marketplace is open, if we can already start to look at values. That's always fun. But let's take a look at some of the people in the chat. We got Drew NFT with the fortune cookies, it looks like. Thank you for the fortune cookies. Bad the Vine, whose birthday was recently. He's a 36-year-old man. We got Weisberg, who loves the introductory video to the stream, loves it so much. He doesn't want to buy packs. Let's see. Top Shot Tesla says, Weisberg, you would be admitting that you have a problem. See, Top Shot Tesla is addicted to the pack rip. Poker Pro says, happy birthday to Bad Divine. And Top Shot Hot Shot is here. Hello, sir. And Poker Pro says, hey, so WOB now with Top Shot? I'm not sure what that means. Hugo is giving me an emoji that I can't read on StreamYard. And that's about it. Boston Base says I was right. What were you right about, Boston Base? Were you right about this being a good purchase? I think you were telling me that. I'm trying to see. Yeah, wow. So let's take a look here, folks. The DeJounte Murray is the first moment that just popped up, and it's selling for $78. Wow, what's going on here? Are the Top Shot community not undercutting themselves to death for some reason? That doesn't really make sense. But let's take a look, okay? We're going to share, and we're going to look at what's going on with these new rookies, or these kind of new old rookies. So here we go. Jaylen Brown at 110 bones. Joel Embiid 137. Zach LaVine 80. DeJounte 78. Kristaps Porzingis at 84. Ben Simmons 45. So I think this must be the one that came out the previous week, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I know SGA has gone up nicely in value. So it looks like people are pretty excited about these moments. But you have these ones from, I think this is from the previous pack, and these are like $40. So the new stuff is looking pretty nice. But if you're holding the new stuff, should you sell it because of what the older, like from a couple weeks ago stuff looks like? That is up to you, dear reader. And Top Shot Tesla says he got his birthday pack? Really? So you know what that makes me want to do to see if I have my birthday pack. Do I have it? No. But I have an Usman Dieng pack. So joke's on you guys. All right. So anyhow, that was the pack drop today. Sold out very quickly. We have some challenges going on. We got a Buddy Hield rookie on the low end. I believe we have like Luka, Tatum. There's going to be some other challenges that should be pretty interesting for those of you who like to do that kind of a thing. And Stan Love says half of the moments are still in packs, so take it easy. Don't go out, buy something for 80 that in a few days from now is 40, basically. Bad the Vine says, we're back. Start buying, folks. And Boston Base says bottlenecks will continue to rise as these challenges for Tatum and Luka get more light. John Michael Weisberg, a.k.a. Mike Weisberg, says, what PPE is referencing is that Worldwide Wob signed a promo with Sorare. Oh, did he really? Okay. Good for Worldwide Wob. Go ahead and get that bag, sir. But you aren't streaming the opener to the NBA season like Mike Sorarian is from the Sorare Studios, baby. What are the Sorare Studios like? They have a studio apparently, and you know that they're French. So do you think when you get to the studio, there's like a security guard He's wearing like a beret and like a striped scarf, and he's got like the mustache, and he's twirling it in his hands, in his forefinger and his thumb, and he's like, "What is your name?" And then Zakarian's like, "It's Mike."
I do not know, Mike. What is the secret passphrase?
And Zakarian's like, I don't know. Let me just check my email real quick. Can I pull it up on my phone and see what the passphrase?
If you do not know the passphrase, you cannot come in here.
And Mike quickly goes and he looks at the passphrase on the phone, and he comes back and he's like, the passphrase is "Eat a frog 92."
Okay, you can enter.
So hopefully that's what it is, because that's what I'm going to imagine that it is from now on. What do we got here? Perfect Cereal says these are S4 bottlenecks, right? So they'll count toward all-time team sets at the start of S5. And Top Shot Tesla says, I haven't bought a pack since you could get free ones via an index card. Did you do that, Top Shot Tesla? Did you get free packs when you wrote on an index card and you sent it to Roham? PokePro says, legendary packs are for sale. S2s. Boston Base says, Cute Nick just swept the Jaylen Brown. So it's good to see that there is some activity going on here, guys. There's some people that are feverishly buying. There's some new features on the website. You know, we like to see that. That is good. That is a sign of positivity. So why don't we look at the pack marketplace real quick? Let's just pull up that pack marketplace right now, dude. All right, let's look at the pack marketplace. Now available, you can buy a Run It Back Origins and Legacies, dude, plus Series 2 Legendaries. October 12th, 4 p.m. That's right now. Series 4 Run It Back Origins and Legacies available, along with all Series 2 Legendary packs. So here we go. You can get the Release 2 for $105. So that's a quick flip. That's like a 2x right away. Are people buying it? Can we see? Latest sales? Are people buying it? No, that's Moments. I don't know what the latest pack sales look like. How do we see the latest pack sales? Anybody know? You gotta like go read the blockchain. I don't want to do that. You got a hollow icon for $1,400. Run It Back Legacies, $1,500. Like, people, buyer beware. I hope you please. I mean, I don't think anyone watching this stream isn't aware of what like the inside of these packs have, but hopefully that other guy doesn't pay 10 times what he's supposed to for what's inside, or maybe he should. I don't know. Maybe that's the only way you learn in life. You got to get knocked down so you can get back up again. But the marketplace looks good. I like the layout. I mean, I'd like it more if the packs were sort of one listing instead of multiple listings for the same pack, basically. It kind of feels like the what's it called? Parallels pack version. We need like a little rippled for your pleasure behind this one, and maybe a little polka dot behind that one, a little glitch behind this one. What do you say? Would you like that? Would it make you think this one's better than that one? All right, let's go back to the chat here. What are we missing? John Michael Weisberg says, excuse me? To Bod the Vein. Excuse me, sir? You are an NBA fan and you don't know WOB? Check your privilege. Bod the Vein says, sorry, sir. I will do my homework. Please, sir, no more lashings. And then Weisberg just standing there, slapping the belt on the other hand. You better go check out WOB's YouTubes before I slap you again, sir. Perfect Cereal says, let's hear French Trump. I got to get the face on Perfect Cereal, but I'll try to fit in some French Trump at some point. Bod the Vein says, do they make art house movies in the French Sorare studios? Of course they do. As soon as Mike Zakarian leaves there's going to be a naked, skinny French woman in there smoking on a cigarette. Everything's going to become black and white. And she's going to be like,
now is a talk about the basketballs. And we look into the corner and a single teardrop fall from my eye. I smoke my very long cigarette.
Something like that. You figure it out. You figure out the rest of the plot. Let's see. Steve Veerman just bought the 105 pack. All right, Veerman, look at you. Big balla over here. And And Top Shot Tesla did get a pack by writing in a postcard to Roham. Look at that. Halo asked me, what are your thoughts on special cereals? Halo, that's a great question. Thank you for that question. What are my thoughts on special cereals? I think that it really all depends on if we have a lot of buyers on this platform, because it may not be right now, it might be in the future, but at some point you're going to need healthy demand for special cereals to really truly matter, unless you're someone who just likes them for yourself. And it's kind of like we're back to that sort of speculation versus sticker book analogy that we had last week with my guests, Judas J. Metz and Trader with Bags, Ben's NFTs, when we talked about this for like an hour and a half. By the way, I saw that Drew, Redheaded Bald Drew, I think it's called the Redheaded Bald Drew Show. He had Metz on, and he used my artwork that I created of Metz as Judas J. So Drew, Redhead Drew, where's my credit, sir? You better send me a goated goat on Flow. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we got here. I'm just reading through here. Oh, wow. Look at that. Steve got a Jaylen Brown inside his $105 pack. So there you go. Flipped the pack for one moment that was worth more than the pack. So there you go, Steve. It worked out for you. Congratulations. Bad the Vine says, I'm sure this French woman has a bush. How did you know?
How did you know? Yes, I have a very large bush. There are small birds that come every morning, and they feed their babies inside of the bush.
That wasn't a very good French accent. Apologies. Boston Base just got the $108 pack. My goodness, you guys are buying packs at double the price, you maniacs. He's fishing for that Jaylen Brown number 7 cereal. So Boston Base is someone who likes those cereals, for Halo, who asked. All right, let's see. Jumpshoot says hashtag ripoff. Top Shot Tesla says, what does Top Shot and McDonald's Monopoly have in common? I don't know, Top Shot Tesla. Tell us about it. Top Shot Hotshot says they had some good discussions on that show. I think he's talking about Jay Metz and Ben's NFTs. Or no, sorry, you're talking about the bald-headed Drew and Mike Floaty. And I have not watched it yet, but I need to. Steve bought 2 more packs. Look at this maniac. Halo says Judas J is a sociopath. Laughing my ass off. Stan Love said, I just came here for the fist bump. Well, we can't let him down, can we? Because I saw in the beginning of the show, he's like, where was the fist bump last week?
So, I appreciate it. Yeah, man, that was an awkward fist bump. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Just gonna clip that. It's gonna go viral. Jesus Christ. No, I appreciate it. It was weird.
K Dunn says, stop mentioning those damn goats. It gives me PTSD. I traded $350 of Top Shot moments for a Kobe jersey for my goat. Oh, so you're not even talking about the goat, because K Dunn, I bought 3 of those worthless pieces of crap, and I think it must have been $1,000 that I spent, and you spent $350 just for the jersey. Pain, maximum pain, my friend. I'm sorry, but I won't stop mentioning it. Because I gotta laugh at the fact that I wasted all that money on absolutely worthless drivel. If you can't laugh at it, what are you supposed to do? And now apparently the what's it called, that first Flow project, the PFPs, the I forget, man, my brain doesn't work on days like today. But those other ones, those Flow PFPs, whatever they are, those are also apparently not like the graphic doesn't even show up. The JPEG doesn't even show up anymore. I mean, guys, if you really go ahead and look into it, some of these projects on whatever network, Ethereum, whatever, there are so many projects that just didn't make it. And even the big ones, go look at ApeCoin. My gosh, ApeCoin crushed. Bored Apes. That's supposed to be the gold standard. Green Curry asks, when airdrops for rare sets coming? I think it all depends, like when you lock them, right, Green Curry? Top Shot Tesla does not know how Top Shot and McDonald's are similar, McDonald's Monopoly, but it jogged his memory when I said sticker book. Okay. When Tandy Clarinet, says Alexa, I will do it, Alexa. I promise you. At some point, I will do it because my son has a clarinet. So I absolutely am going to play it at some point. Top Shot Tesla is talking about Boston Base's man parts, and Top Shot Hotshot reminds me that the name I was looking for, that Flow project, was Hoodlums. Hoodlums. The artwork doesn't show up currently. Imagine that. Ballers, says Jumpshoot with his baller of Roham. You know, at least he's consistent. He keeps the Roham ballers PFP through good and through bad. But I remember all that. I mean, we can remember all the stories of every single one of these projects. Like all of them, just about. There's very few that we can't do this with. Ballers, I remember when Ballers was the most hottest project around. And you had people who had made a lot of money on Bored Apes that were buying Ballers, thinking that Ballers was the project. And look at Ballers now. What is Ballers doing exactly? They even had their podcast with that NBA lady. I don't, Rose something. Yeah, Rose. She had a podcast. And what happened to that? I don't know. Look at Ballers. Look at Hoodlums. Look at the drivers and the goats and that's just on Flow. Now look at all the Ethereum projects. All of them. There's so much crap out there. It's all down. Horrendous. You got to pick and choose. You got to, when you're going to play a speculative game like this, it's not an easy game to play. Top Shot Tesla, a lot of people are saying this, he says. And Boston Base bought another pack. Boston Base, do you want to, if you're going to be a sicko, do you want to open a pack on stream? SF City Legend said, birthday pack going to do it for me. Too busy losing small football wagers right now. And Top Shot Tesla says, has Top Shot ever commented on their user base being addicts? That doesn't seem like a very good marketing approach, Top Shot Tesla, but we can imagine what it might look like, right? What might that look like? Maybe it would play like Amazing Grace. Should we just let it marinate for a minute? Hi, my name is Packrip Doggy Doo. I'm the Packrip you never heard about, but I'm here as part of the customer health part of the organization, where we care about our user base. If you find yourself buying lots and lots of digital packs, for example, when the Top Shot 50 came out, if you bought 40 of those and stole your mother's credit card, you may have a problem. Please call 1-888 I'm a degenerate, and operators will take your call. They're standing by. Remember, collecting on Top Shot is fun, but not when you do it irresponsibly. Take care of yourself and each other. Thank you. We love the community.
We love the community.
Steve Veerman's next two packs had Levine and DeJounte Murray. Not great, folks. You probably want to flip those ASAP, Steve. Stan says, there was a horror-based and Dapper NFT that rugged. It sucked, but I got to meet the original Halloween Michael Myers in chat. Well, that's kind of fun. I don't know what that was, but that's cool. K Dunn says the Ballers floor was at $1.8 thousand. Makes me sick. I mean, that and everything else, K Dunn. I mean, like, go down the list. It's crazy. Top Shot Tesla asks, when's Roham going to wear a Ballers hoodie to Vancouver Whitecaps game? I don't even know what the Whitecaps are. Is that a women's hockey league? I don't know what that is. K Dunn says he misses the Flow Fest packs. Juano NFTs is here. Is that Ginoblisaurus? I don't know. But he says, PPE, talk to us about pumpkins in Sacramento. I don't know what's going on in this chat right now. But anyway, Bad the Vein says, I never cease to amaze him. Well, I hope that continues, Bad the Vein. And he says, get me on ESPN. This is better content than their top 50 NBA players list. You know, that's a little bit of a tangential, but it's like, what is ESPN anymore? Like, it's just trying to get people to react. That's all it is anymore. It's just like, how can we get you to react strongly? Doesn't even matter what we say. We just want you to react so that you share it on social media. That's pretty much it. Top Shot Tesla says, if you have over 25 moments at this point, you need to speak with therapist Handy. I'm here for you. I'm here. We can talk. Ginobili Source is here, so I guess he's not Juano, or maybe he is and he just changed his name, possibly. Boston Bay says, somehow my offer intended for Serial 1 went to every JB moment and someone accepted it for $800. Oh, no. Oh, no, Boston Bay. That sucks. But, oh, my God. That sucks.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Luckily, Boston Base is a very rich man, but that sucks. I'm sorry. A Jump Shoot sent a sticker. Thank you, Jump Shoot. Yes, yes, yes. Yummy, yum, yum. Where is it? Ice cream so good. Where is it? There it is. Ice cream so good. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Jump Shoot. Ice cream so good. You're the man. That's me looking at that ice cream, and it's so good. All right, let's keep on going here. Matt Ross is here. Hello, Matt Roth. Someone just bought my Porzingis rookie, so-called, for $97. We're back. In all seriousness, this is the problem. Shiny new toy syndrome. So there you go. Matt Roth bought a pack. Matt, that's kind of an event in itself, isn't it? I remember Matt usually doesn't buy packs. Bad Divine says it's a soccer team. Okay, MLS. There you go. SF City says it's Barstool Sports. Bad Divine says, I agree. The problem is they own the rights to every sport worldwide. I think you're talking about ESPN now. Yeah, we're talking about ESPN. And Boston Bay says, I'm not crying, but if I had the ability, I might. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. That sucks. I think did you think you made the user error or did the website screw you over? Because maybe if the website screwed you over, you have like a cause to contact customer support or something. Hugo says he saw that and was confused. Everyone send Boston-based Jaylen Brown in solidarity. I think that's a good thing to do. Guys, if you have a Jaylen Brown in your collection, go ahead and send it over to Boston-based. And the silver lining is he has Top Shot score, so he'll be able to burn that in the future for something good. Matt said he did not buy a pack. He burned for it. So there you go, Matt. Sticking to your guns. Top Shot Tesla says, Boston Base is a boomer, and it definitely was a user error. Well, what else, folks? What else? What else is going on? I mean, in the NBA, I can obviously talk about my Homer Celtics. Kristaps Porzingis looks really good. That's fun. Kristaps Porzingis, if he could stay healthy, looks really good. Victor Wembanyama looks really good in his debut. Scoot looked really good. Chet looks really good. So it looks like we're going to have an interesting NBA season ahead of us. I hope everybody can stay healthy because it looks like it's all up in the air of who will come out as the NBA champions. That is for sure. And SF City's asking right now, did you discuss Wemby Chet? I guess that's my blurb right there on Wemby and Chet. I hope that they can both stay healthy. I mean, they're so lanky and big, but they look incredible. I mean, watching Wemby hit 3-pointers is incredible. And he played great defense. Apparently he gained like 20 or 30 pounds over the offseason, so that's good to hear. We need that because, as you know, Wembanyama's Top Shot debut is going to break Top Shot, right? There's going to be millions and billions of people that want to get their hands on that thing. But it is cool, though, that this drop has so much hype. It's so much hype that we even see people going to the marketplace immediately to buy more packs. That's kind of amazing. I wish we could see how many of those packs have been purchased. But again, I have no idea where to find that out. I'm going to try again. I'm going to go to marketplace, packs. Yeah, it says latest sales, but that's not going to show us anything. I bet Veerman knows about how to do this. Show packs? No, doesn't show packs. Too bad. Anyway, what else we got in here? Ben Simmons looks good. That's true. I mean, can he do that in the regular season? That's the real question. Ben said, "Hello, darkness, my old friend." He's here. Ben is here. Let's give him the drop. I don't even know if he realizes that we have the drop.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
All right. Okay, so Alexa says you got to click the pack to see the history. So let's go do that together. Let's go look at who is buying all these packs up. Let's go take a look. So I guess we should look at app exclusive or web exclusive. Which one? Let's go to web exclusive. Let's go to web exclusive. Here we go. Here's the sales. Look at this. How many people are in the chat? My browser's all screwed up, but there you go. We got Steve. Steve got 2 of them. We got Hornet 400. Where are you guys? You guys got to get in the chat. Anybody buying a pack for double its price needs to be in this chat. That's for damn sure. There's Boston Base. We got Steve again. We got Faba Haba. We got quite a lot of action here, okay? So that is cool to see. I do wish that we had this a long time ago, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. But it's very cool to see this kind of a thing where a pack sells and instantly people are buying it on the secondary market. Like that's the way it should be. And I appreciate too that they say original pack price, how many moments per pack. Does it tell you the odds as well? It tells you the moments you can pull. It should tell you the odds though. It definitely should tell you the odds. So Top Shot, if you're watching, please give people their odds so they know what they're buying. But very cool to see. Imagine if this was happening when no one could get their hands on a pack. Today was sort of a microcosm of that, but imagine if this was back in the day, what this would look like. Oh, it would be crazy. So Boston Base is practically even from you guys sending all those Jaylen Browns. It's very nice of you. Ben likes the drop. Ben asks, Tandy, have you ever thought of doing a collab with Badge County? I'm not against it, Ben. They haven't reached out. So if someone wants to collab with me, you know where to find me. Boston says he bought a couple and each one was worth more than 110, 120 even. Look at this guy. And Matt says, wait, Steve is smart. Why is he buying these for double? You'll have to ask Steve that. Steve, are you in the chat? Answer Matt. Why are you buying packs for double the price? I imagine, Matt, that it's probably simple supply and demand. He couldn't get his hand on one. He loves the thrill of the rip. He thinks that there's value there. He looks what those rookies are going for right now in the marketplace. And why not? I mean, look at Porzingis, $82. Pretty amazing. I mean, if you get these and you're willing to flip them, here's that lowest ask, Jaylen Brown, 114. So the number is going up. We just need it to reach $800 so that Boston Base doesn't have to cry. It's a cool highlight, though. That's back when he had that huge haircut and no beard. And now he has huge arms. Have you seen? There's a picture of him. His arms are massive. He looks like a WWE superstar. Let's see. Ben asks, is any Top Shot collector still around considered smart, Matt? I don't know. Chat. Anyone smart in the chat? I mean, you're tuning into the Tandy Man. You got to be smart. Only smart people come to this show. That's all I have to say. Let's see. Ben says, did you see that So Rare partnered with Wob? Well, Poker Pro Eric talked about it today. He said that So Rare partnered with Wob. Should we go look at Worldwide Wob and see what he's talking about? I mean, none of this is surprising to me. Are we sure that he didn't partner with them last year too? A lot of these personalities partnered with So Rare last year. Let's see what else we got. Matt Roth says, I see you bought an Oladipo debut yesterday. Who's that? Ben did? I don't know who you're talking to. Jumpshoot says, but can he dribble now? Are you talking about Jaylen Brown? How dare you, Jumpshoot? How dare you, Jumpshoot? Damn you, Jumpshoot. SF City says, anyone interested in trading for my Steph Anthology Mome? Make your offers right now to SF City. He's taking offers on his Steph Anthology Mome. Should we go pull that up? Should we bring up that Steph Anthology Mome? Let's go look at which one is it? It's probably one of the latest ones, right? So if we go to, I guess high to low, let's just go to that. Would that figure it out? I don't know. Let's share and go look at it. Let's go look at it together. Why don't we? Let's go find the Anthology Mome. I'm guessing it's this one. So $1,350. Is it that one? Are there any other ones? There's this one. It's $115. So it's either $1,300 or $115. So go ahead. Boston Bay says, I have some proof of smartness. Matt says, for $3, they got me too. And Top Shot Tesla says, enthusiasts can be smart. I would agree, Top Shot Tesla. There's a lot of smart people in this chat. Ginobili says, I got two. Die Shank and Pirate Hunter. Bod the Vine says it. I tuned out of being smart. It's too much work. I agree. Me too. Ben would trade you Pocket Lint. So there's a deal. That's the one. He's got the $1,300 one. So there you go. How much Pocket Lint would you have to trade for $1,300? Jason says, hello, Jason Metz. I thought we celebrated their 3rd birthday last week. Well, Jason Metz, a.k.a. Judas J. We did, but the theme of that show was more around Judas J and his friend Ben at the bazaar talking about Top Shot. So I felt like this week we would do a little birthday themed thumbnail. And that's what we did. But we're not really talking too much about birthdays. I mean, I do wish, though, that I would get that pack. I bought one moment. So I'm trying to hit it big on my one moment pack. I bought one of them. I want one of you guys that has like 100 of them to just rip on here. And Boston Bay says, broken clock, right? And SF City does not want your Pocket Lint, Ben. So put that Pocket Lint back in your pocket, young man. Ben says, it does remind me of my 3-year-old's birthday, Mets. Hitting it big in Top Shot these days. What, Pocket Lint? I don't know what's going on. There's obviously a few conversations going on. Oh, he's talking about the $20 moment. Ben, if you're not aware, the pack today had some nice hits in it. And that is a nice surprise. You see, that's what happens when we don't let people buy 50 packs at a time. You see what I'm saying? This is what we got to do. If you do this enough, then eventually you will build interest. But if you let everyone buy 77 packs, there's no more interest. There's no more buying in the marketplace. So price it lower, make less of them available, and if people want to buy for more, they do it on the pack marketplace. That's genius. This is the way it has to happen moving forward. That's so smart. I just wanted to play that drop. It's been a while. But when you hack the mainframe on the back end of the mainframe of the NBA Top Shot servers, you understand that this is what we need to do. We need less packs, less people getting packs. You want packs? You buy them on the secondary. You want packs? You pay double for them. That's what we do. That's a good question, Jumpsuit asks. Is the pack marketplace fee higher? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's go take a look. Let's see if we can figure this out together. Together. Forever. Let's check it out. Is the pack marketplace fee higher? So let's pretend we're going to go buy with Steve. We're going to go buy one of these babies for 100 FOA. I don't want to, whoops, I'm scared it's going to like do it automatically. I'm scared. This isn't one of those ones where it does it automatically, is it? I don't think so. I don't want to buy it though. Figure it out on your own. I'm too afraid that it's going to go through and make me buy it back for a double. It should be. Let's just hope it is. The 5% secondhand car salesman fee on top of the regular fee. I think you're right. It should. Top Shot Tesla says this is more Top Shot content than the last 3 weeks of web traffic. And SF City says Alexa showed a model for digital packs at Walmart next to cardboard. Yeah, I saw that tweet. I liked it. Anyway, what else, folks? Oh yeah, we were going to look at the worldwide WOB thing, right? So let's take a look at that. Can we see anything here that's interesting? Let's see. He's got Radio Roulette from like 2021. He's watching a police chase, and here is his video for Sorare. So I guess the whole idea is they're doing a private league. We've seen that before. And the new cards on Sorare, they do look pretty cool, I must say, as if that matters. I don't know. But yeah, digital collectibles. It's like a collectible that's a digital collectible. So it's kind of predictable stuff, right? But, you know, it does look cool. I like the way these cards look this year. Anyway, you know what to do. If you haven't signed up for Sorare, give your boy the click. I think it's in the description. And let me make 10 cents off your purchases. Right. Let's see. Anything else here? All right. Look at that. We're at 42 minutes. I'm very proud of all of us. Very proud. Bad Divine says, Sorare is not a collectible. It's not. It's a game piece. I agree with you. It's not a collectible. It's a game piece. It's a fantasy game. It's a game piece. Let's see. What else, guys? What else do you want to talk about? What else do you want to talk about? Any fun videos that I could just play since I didn't prepare much for today? Ben says, is it Coinbase? Top Shot Tesla said, I used Tandy's code and then my account intentionally banned. That's true. If you use my code, your account will be banned, but it's worth it. Stan says, Woj, and I know Weisberg was on my back last week for saying Woj. Woj said in the playoffs, the Heat should be ready to enter hell when facing the Knicks. Then after the series, did a sobbing video. Oh, I remember that. Just like me, he picked New York. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, of course, Stan. Who in their right mind was picking the Heat other than people like yourself? Literal stands for the Heat. No one else was picking the Heat. We could talk about this every week. The Heat almost didn't make the playoffs. Why would anyone think that they were going to go to the finals? The only people thinking that were leather-skinned, sunburned Heat fans. Coinbase fans. No one else. And now the hot take is that the Heat won't even make the playoffs this season. So the Heat love getting slept on, basically. We'll see. I hope they do make the playoffs because I want the Celtics to smack them up. They are rivals at this point. So I would like to see the Celtics smack them up. Ben asks, see, Ben's late. We talked about this earlier. Have you seen Drew Austin's latest pot? So Bald Redheaded Drew is the name of the show, I believe. And I have not seen it, Ben. I saw like a few seconds of it because Judas J was on there. And I wanted to see how that went, but I haven't watched it yet. I think it's like an hour and a half. But I will say it's great to see that people are talking about this stuff. And it's not just Top Shot debate on this show. I like seeing that people are debating this on other shows too. So I'm happy to see that. And for all of you, if you'd like to check it out, go check it out. I'm sure that it's probably pretty good. You got a couple very intelligent people on there. Judas J and Bald Redheaded Drew. and Floaty Mike. So you got to go check it out. So Jay says, that's messed up. I always tune into your show. Jay, I didn't say I'm not going to watch it yet. I just haven't had a chance. Go have a 2 small children and 3 hours of sleep, etc., etc. You figure this out. You know what I'm trying to say. It's not easy, but I do want to watch it, and I will watch it. Probably at 1.5 speed, but I will watch it. I will watch it. That is a guarantee. Look at this. Ginobili says, I think it was Jay's best performance on a show. So how's that? If you want to see Judas J performing to the best of his capabilities, go watch him on Drew's Ventures Redheaded podcast. I think that's what it's called. If someone wants to put a link in the description, go ahead. I will allow it. Stan says, who is more cringe, Drew or bullshotting? Someone else answer that question. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. SF says, Bay Area getting WNBA makes me happy, but is it going to be in Oakland or SF? I have no idea, sir. Top Shot Tesla says, losers make excuses, winners make. I will make it happen, Top Shot Tesla. I will listen and or watch. And Jay loves the compliments. He says, thank you, Ginobili Saurus. Ben says, what's the last Top Shot moment that I bought? You know what, Ben? I bought a Jason Tatum fandom moment for $1 American. That's the last moment I bought. And it was actually a really cool moment. I actually like it a lot, to be honest. Bad Divine says, I noticed you replying to my tweet at ungodly hours. That was probably your kid. Yes, exactly. She's a lovely, lovely little girl, but she screams as if you are ripping her toes out in the middle of the night. I don't know what it is. If anyone is like a baby whisperer or something, please give me some advice, because I don't know what happens to my child. But at nighttime, it literally is like you are torturing her. She screams so loud. It's pretty upsetting and distressing. Ginobili says, Sandy, he only gives you half an effort. I think you're right. I think Jay gives me half an effort. I think he comes on this show and just gives half an effort. He's like Allen Iverson in the Big 3 League. He's like, he gets there probably halfway on a bender, hasn't even stretched out yet, plays half a game, and it's like, all right, I'm done. Boston Base isn't a fan of the Drew show. Ben says, you guys are killing me right now. Jason Metz says, turnover Tatum. You wish, Jason Metz. What player on the Hawks or the Nets, my friend, has any chance of being in the top 5 MVP candidates? Tell me one. Your teams suck balls. And that's why you're hating on Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is like the top 3 or 4th potential MVP of the league. Go read the NBA websites and you'll see it as well. Meanwhile, you got what? Trae Young. That's what I think of Trae Young. If you can't figure out what I just did, I made a fart noise with my mouth. Hey, everybody, let's go watch Trae Young. You know, Hey, why'd you do that? No, because when you say Trae Young, it gives me gas. Why? He's a great basketball player, Trae Young. Please stop saying Trae Young. I didn't bring a backup pair of underwear to this function. You know what I'm saying? Shots fired. Bad Divine says, how old is she? She is 8 months old. Throw her a basketball. That is a good idea right there. I'm going to throw her a basketball in the middle of the night. Stan says, in honor of the judge, do a 24-hour stream to start the NBA season. You know what happened though, Stan? No one knows where the judge is anymore. Why? He burnt his ass out. So am I going to follow in those footsteps of burning my ass out? Hell no. I miss the judgy though. I'd love if you would come back on the stream someday soon. Ben says, Tandy, who was your all-time favorite guest? Was it that guy who talked about collectibles? Who? Magic Johnson? Ben says, I forgot his name, but he sounded monotone. Are you talking about the collectibles guru, Eric Whiteback? That was a great guest. I don't know who my favorite guest is, though. I like all my guests the same. They're all like my little children. every guest. I love my guests, every single one of them. SF says, give Jay a break. He's a TBI survivor. Is that when you smack it into a pole? Is that TBI? Trauma to the head or something? It's true. It could be. Jay says, Trae Young is better than Tatum. My buttocks, Jay. My buttocks. Ben says, who's the judge? That's Danny Green, Ben. You don't know the judge? You haven't seen him on stream before? There you go. Bad the vein with the kind of heat that I'm looking for. Trae Young is the turnover king for a game. So take that, Jay Metz. Trae Young sucks. Top Shot Tesla says, we're only 9,980 short of No Chill Gill's current live viewers. Well, you got to start somewhere, Top Shot Tesla. I think now we're 9,979. So we'll get there soon. Ben says, Tandy, you remind me of my grandpa. And Boston Face says, what mall does Mets get those portrait photos taken at? That is a pretty good mall portrait. That is true. Traumatic brain injury. That's what Mets had when he smacked into the pole. Ginobili Source said he was on your show at like 3 a.m. Poor guy. Oh, you're talking about Joey Bats. Yeah, Joey Bats. I did like Joey Bats. He's really smart. He's a really smart guy. Very well spoken, very smart person. Anyway, Seattle's Finest is here, and he also goes to Glamour Shots. In fact, when he was at Glamour Shots, Jay was getting his photos taken, and Seattle's Finest drove up in his Mustang, and he's like, "Can I get a photo with the Mustang?" And the woman is like, "Sir, what are you talking about? You can't have a Mustang. We have like the photo sheets behind us, okay? You got like the Christmas one with the sleigh. You got the Irish one with the clovers. You got like the Asian beach. Those are your choices. You want a car? We got the Lamborghini one. You want that one? You want a car? You want to be a big boy and be in front of the car?" And Seattle's like, "Yeah. All right. Give him the big boy car one, please." And they put the big boy car, and then Seattle goes up there. And then Jay's like, "Can I be in that photo too?" And Seattle's like, "Okay." And then Jay and Seattle. I don't know, guys. I'm losing it. Losing my damn mind. Ben says, are there any more Mets photos for any discussion? Send me some photos and I'll throw them up there. Jay, all you got to do is send me some photos. Bad the Vine says, Jay only appears on LinkedIn photos. Top Shot Taylor says, I think your wife needs you. Oh, wait, I actually have a wrap it up button, believe it or not. Where is it? Oh, shit. Did I lose it? Do I not have it anymore? I might have deleted it. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't have it anymore. I did have it at one point, though. I did have it. Seattle says, I wanted a Lambo, but my Top Shot account is down bad. Yeah, that's true. He's like, I can't afford the Lambo one. All right, the Lambo costs $14.99. Seattle's like, I can't do that, sir. All right, well, you can have the Honda Civic one. It's only $3. All right. $3 it is. Give me the Honda Civic. Wrap it up. What else you guys got for me? We got to stretch this out. 7 more minutes. We can do it. I have faith. Do we do French Trump? I need some material. I don't know. I don't know what French Trump would even be talking about. We'll have to save French Trump for another day. But what else you guys got for me? Is there anything I'm missing? Are there any hot takes? Let me go see if there's anything on Twitter. By the way, I can hear my daughter screaming again. She's up again. In the last hour, she's woken up twice. My God, it's brutal. And my wife's texting me, be done soon. I'm like, sorry, I'm doing really important work right now. This is very, very important. There's no way I could step away from the computer right now. This is incredibly important. Let's see. Ben says, if Dapper sold Top Shot, what would your initial reaction be? I don't know what it would really change, Ben. I mean, I know everyone says they wish that it would sell to Fanatics or something. So if they sold to Fanatics, my reaction would be, well, that's positive news. But I don't know enough about another company purchasing Top Shot and what the difference would be. Am I watching any games tonight? I am not. It is already 10 o'clock my time, Seattle, so I am not. I'll watch some recaps tomorrow morning, though. SF City wants me to do BB. Don't want to get political in here, SF City, but BB is what he's like. I've never actually done a BB Netanyahu impression. Isn't it just kind of like a low voice, like, please, you must give me the hummus. Put more hummus on the pita. You must give me more hummus on the pita right now. I order more hummus on the pita. Trump did a speech yesterday. I saw that he's getting more flagrant also in his language, which is hilarious because when I make fun of him, I also say curse words, and now he's doing it in his speeches. So we're joined souls, me and Trump. Stan wants my NBA predictions. Celtics Nuggets finals. Celtics in 7. Jason Tatum finals MVP. Rookie of the year. I'm gonna go Wemby. I know that's kind of like the chalk pick. I think the Oklahoma City Thunder are gonna play very well. That's also kind of a chalk prediction. And just for you, Stan, the Heat are gonna miss the playoffs. French Trump talking about Wemby versus Chet Rookie of the Year race. Man, I remember I did an Irish Trump once.
Well, folks.
This is gonna be really hard. I don't know.
Folks, I'll tell you what. Wembanyama is a very good son of bitch.
I don't know anymore. Now I'm sounding like Borat. Live reading of Frog Hunt by John Michael Weisberg. Now we're talking. Hoop Grids. Hell yeah, I love Hoop Grids. Tesla says, you're clearly not got at this whole parenting thing. The good, I think you're saying? Yeah, I know. I don't know how to make my kids sleep. That's true. What if Dapper sold to Mets? Asked Ben. Now we're talking. Let's see. Bodavane says, I like the BB thing. Keep working on it. All right, I'll keep working on it. It's just going to be him ordering food. Please, you give me the soda and I ask you for no ice. You put the ice in my soda. You know who can probably do a better BB, though, is Ben. Ben does a really good Hebrew impression. I told you no soda. I ordered the Coke. I did not want I did not want the ice in the soda. You gave me the ice, and this is a very serious thing. That sounded a little French at the end there. Chinese Trump. I feel like that's probably the one thing that gets me canceled. I don't know if I could do a white person doing a Chinese impression is almost always grounds for cancellation. Tesla says, I remind him of Mr. Goldman from Family Guy. Is that like the really nerdy Jewy dad? If so, damn you, Tesla. Damn you, Top Shot Tesla. I know that Badavane's the biggest Wemby fan. That's for damn sure. Stan says we need another Heat for Celtics. I agree. We definitely do. Top Shot Tesla asks, favorite version of House Hunters? I don't watch that, but the only shitty reality TV show that I do watch is Before the 90 Days, aka 90 Day Fiance. If you want shitty, entertaining television, check it out. I know that Boston Base watches it. It is an absolute shit show. It's very cringe. You just have some of the weirdest people you've ever seen, and they make it entertaining. They always use like the really cliffhangery music. Oh, what's gonna happen? Just makes you want to watch it. Was I mocking you, by the vein? He says I was mocking him for hopping on Wemby. Talk about the wall as Chinese Trump. It's gold, Jerry. Gold, says Boston Based. I'm gonna have to like practice something like that to make it not appear racist. Ben says Wemby will save Top Shot. Is this year's just wait for S4. Something big is coming. But Ben, everybody knows S5 is fire. Treat for Prez. You know what I'm saying? Treat for Prez. And that's serious. I want to see Treat become the Prez. What he's becoming, he's going to be the president, right? It's going to be Treaticus versus Trump versus Biden. What else we got? Yeah, Top Shot Tesla. Come on. You're gonna say that I'm the nerdy Jewy dad? Give me a break, man. Give me a break. That's not very nice. Ginobili Source says, who is your favorite Brazilian model? I need to see the names. I know the faces. Who's that famous Victoria's Secret one? It's not Giselle Butchen. I'll tell you that much. I think Giselle Butchen is a little bit overrated. She doesn't. I don't know why everyone thinks Giselle Butchen is so beautiful. I don't think she is. There was another one that like a classic Victoria's Secret one from like 15 years ago or something. When Victoria's Secret, they did those runways with the wings. There was a beautiful one in those days. And I think she was Brazilian and I can't remember her name. Bossa Bass got to go explain to his wife why he spent $800 on like a digital collectible, like a collectible that's a digital collectible. Seattle's Finest is looking forward to collecting this year. Adriana Lima, there it is. K-Don, thank you. Adriana Lima, that's probably my favorite one. It's a throwback, but that's probably my favorite one. Ben is just like so late. Ben's like Poker Pro Eric when he watches the stream and he's like reading comments from an hour ago. Oh boy, you gotta hit rewind, my friend. Top Shot Hot Test says, we are telling your wife, but I know who you are talking about. So hot. Want to touch the hiney. If you guys want to see who I'm talking about, Adriana Lima. K Dunn came up in the clutch. Wait a second. Is that what she looks like now? Oh man. Doesn't look the same anymore, that's for sure. Should we show you what she looks like? I mean, of course, I literally, she was my favorite Brazilian Victoria's Secret model back like 25 years ago or something. So definitely people change over time. I mean, she's still a nice looking woman, but back in the prime of her youth, that's Adriana Lima. Very beautiful woman. Anyway, I'm glad we could share that with the chat. Okay, what else we got? I would sniff her keys. What? Is that something the kids are saying these days, Top Shot Tesla? You sniff someone's keys? I've never heard of that before. I would sniff her keys. Wouldn't that just smell like copper and metal? I'm not sure. Well, guys, it's about an hour, so we made it to an hour. I'm proud of us. Should we do a few drops just for the chat? Let's do our call for Judgy. Judgy, come back. SBF, how are you, sir? A little Kawhi laugh. What else we got here? Teslas are keyless, says Ginobili Source. That's true. I don't got anything else. Don't have much else today. But I hope we should do some Roham.
Rohan.
By the way, I do have the wrap it up clip.
It says wrap it up.
There you go. That's what you guys were asking me for earlier. Wrap it up. And I never used that clip. I always thought it was like a little bit too not nice to do that to a guest. But I feel like if the next time Mets and Ben are on, I would probably use it. Tesla said, I wish this show had a stop button. Well, Top Shot Tesla, I don't want to torture you any longer, my friend. Thank you for showing up. Merch. Let me let you guys in on a little secret. I was working on some merch, okay, and I want to show you that before we sign off. Okay, the website is ugly as shit. I'll be honest. The website is very basic, but we do have some merch. I want to show it to you. It's just for the people that are here. I'm going to choose one item to show you, okay, before our official merch release. And I would just do this on my free time, but here we go. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to do it so you can't see the URL. Here we go. I'm going to show it to you. Ready? This is just for Alexo. I told you guys we would have a fanny pack, and look at that. Look at that, folks. We have a fanny pack. That is your authentic one of one Tandy Time fanny pack. You got the peachy basketballs. You got the stamp of the logo right there. And I'm sure you're wondering, what happens on the inside of this fanny pack? What does that look like? That's what it looks like. You got the crazy woman with the community. And not only that, but when you open it up, look at that. Beta and Tandy Time community. So there you go. This is a fanny pack for only the most serious Tandy Time fans. And that is going to be available soon. So that's a little sneak peek for the real ones. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have fanny packs. We're gonna have flip flops. We're gonna have t-shirts, hoodies, whatever you guys want. We're gonna have stuff. So I'll maybe next week or by next week or the week after, the website will look a little less ugly, and you'll be able to go get yourself a piece of merch. So there you go. What sizes? All sizes, my friend. All sizes. And people like the fanny pack. I'm so glad you chose this. So fire. Fire emojis. SF City wears a fanny pack at work. Does it come in other styles? Ask Alexa. Alexa, if you want a different fanny pack style, I can build you one. Not a problem. Top Tesla is hoping it's made in the USA. I'll have to go check. And K-Don says, is that the one at the bottom? I'm not sure what that means. Seattle says, I want a shirt or a hoodie. I'm not wearing a fanny pack. I know, but for a long time, Seattle, I told people I want something silly. I want to be able to sell a silly item for the people of the show. And it was a fanny pack. That was the first thing that came to mind. And I found like an online merch creator store that allows you to make fanny packs. So that's why. And of course I have the right. What? Do you have the right to use that PFP, the Cool Cat? Yes, of course I do, Stan. I still own it. I watched as it dropped from $40,000, I think, in value to just under $1,000. So I have a right to do whatever I want with it at this point. Yes, but by the vein, don't worry. I'm going to share it soon. And don't worry, guys. You don't have to wear fanny packs. There's going to be other options. And yeah, Alexa, like if you guys have custom ideas that you want, I can hook it up. Not a problem. SF City says, one time I left it in the bathroom and someone found it and cut the straps off. That sounds like not a good time. And K Dunn said, I posted a link to your website. Whoops. Okay. Well, I guess you guys can go look if you want to. I wanted to clean it up a little bit first, but you can go look. All right, fine. You know what? Screw it. Here it is. It's actually pretty easy. It's just tandytime.com. Tandytime.com. You guys can go check it out. The website's ugly. But the merch links do work. So if you already want to look at something, go ahead and look. If you want something custom, you can ask me and I'll create it for you. So Stan says, I would buy a shirt of the Tandy Time logo with the PFP. So what's interesting is I didn't actually use the cat, but if you want the cat on there, I can do that for you. But yeah, go check it out. Go to tandytime.com. It's actually tandytime.com/shop, I think. Hold on. Yeah, it's tandytime.com/shop. There you go. The biggest website in the world, bigger than Google. Many people are saying this, but go take a look and yeah, go have some fun. Go check it out. Go give me your feedback. Over the course of like a few weeks, I would just sort of like build up different ideas I had. So there's like the logo, the main simplistic logo or minimalistic logo, I should say, is the peach with a basketball on it. Because I feel like you can wear that and it's minimalistic. You're not advertising anything. I don't really always like clothing that's advertising something. And actually, I like the long sleeve hooded tee, actually, K-Don. I think it's a good fall item. And by the vein, I don't ship anything. That's why it's good. It's like a third party. So they basically make the bulk of the money, which is fine. I take like 50 cents and they do all the shipping. That's true. K Dunn does not like that hoodie. I think there is a real hoodie though. If you keep going down, K Dunn, there's a couple different options. If you go to page 2, there's a zipped hoodie. Let me screw it. You know what? Let's go share it with all you for now. We can go look at it. We can go look at these ugly website. But let's go take a quick look and then we'll call it a night. So we have some hats. This is kind of like the, what's it called? Like the hipstery hat. It's like one of those small hats. We got some baby gear. We got a duck race beer glass shaped cup. These are some more hats. This is an embroidered beanie, flip flops. Another hat. This is like a trucker hat. These are the long sleeve tees that K Dunn does not like. I actually kind of like them. This one's embroidered. This one is not. This is a larger baby clothing. It's like for an infant. This is like some ugly poster that I had to add to the store for some reason. Here's a beer cup, a beer glass with the logo. We have a couple options for this t-shirt, which I kind of like. It's kind of straightforward. It's got a little logo, little text. And then we got some stickers. If you want to put stickers on like your laptop or whatever, they have stickers. And then you can get a whole variety of different things you could show off. Only Tans, Community, Quack, Beta. We even got Let's Simp. We even got Ice Cream So Good. And I got to give a shout out, by the way, to Big Native. He's the guy who helped me do this. Big Native gave a lot of artwork to me just as an Only Tan, as a fan of the show. He did that for me. So big shout out to Big Native. There's the fanny pack. That's what started this all. That's what started this whole idea. And if you go to the next page, you got a little coffee mug in there. You got another t-shirt, a throw blanket. It's another one of those items that for some reason you have to add to get some kind of like coupon. So I threw that in there. We have another shirt for children. I just think it's also kind of cute with like the peach. This is the hoodie. If you guys want a hoodie that doesn't have a zip, or if you want a hoodie that also has the minimal peach, just let me know. I'll hook you up. I'll create something different. This is another version of the previous shirt. I think the materials are a little bit different. And then this is the stamp logo that's got the fireballs, the established 2021. So there you go. It's kind of got something for everyone. But as you know, if you guys want to see something else, let me know and I'll create something for you. It's kind of fun, to be honest. All right. So let me take a quick look at what you guys are saying. Bad Divine said I talked to you about the peach idea in the DMs. Yes, you did. I did show you that peach. Alexo likes the site. K Dunn likes the beanie. The baby jumper, Bad Divine likes it. And that's what's cool, right? It's not like an advertisement. It's just a cool looking jumper that has a basketball and a peach on it. Hugo likes the hat. I do not know the models, Tesla. And does it take Solano? No. What's the supplier I picked, says Alexo? It's a very popular one, Alexo. It's called Printful. Shout out to Zakarian. He actually told me about it. And yes, Bud the Vein, you can ship to Europe. And let's see what else. Yeah, I don't want customs to overvalue the shit. So I have to pay VAT. So Hugo's going to buy the blanket. Listen, guys, if you guys buy anything, by the way, please send me a photo of you wearing the merch. I really would love to see it. And again, if you have any ideas of something else you'd like to see, like Alexa wants to see a fanny pack with a slightly different design, please let me know. I mean, that I get a huge kick out of the idea of creating something like this and then seeing it out in the real world. So if that's something you guys are interested in, please do it. I would love that. So I think with that, if you want to go visit this very basic website, tandytime.com/shop, you can go take a look and send me any questions you have and I'll answer them. So with that, we are now at like an hour and 15. Can you believe it? Let's just see anything else here. Top Shot Tesla says, talk about ego. Listen, Tesla, give me a break over here. I'm not allowed to enjoy seeing somebody wear something that I created. That gives me some enjoyment? That's not okay with you, sir. Alexa says, do they make tuggers? I think you got to custom make that. K Dunn, he wants a fleshlight. I don't know what the mold will be. K Dunn, definitely no mold coming from any of my areas, but we'll see what we can do for fleshlights. And Bob Devane says big moves. Okay. SF City wants a Rising Stars fanny pack. I think I got to own the set to do that, and I don't. And Bob Devane says, I'm glad I didn't buy a pack. Now I have money for this. All right. Blood in, blood out, says Seattle. I appreciate that. Listen, you guys are great. I appreciate for being here. I got to go help the screaming child. because of whatever this was incredibly important. I'm gonna have to tell my wife. Boston Base and myself we will both be explaining ourselves to our wives today. But yeah, that's about it, guys. We will talk next week. I think I'm gonna have a guest on next week. In fact, it was a suggestion from Ginobili Source. He knew this guy who collects all the physical Wemby cards, or he's like the biggest speculator of Wemby stuff. So I think that's could be interesting. So we might have a guest on next week. So with that, thank you all. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. We didn't play this drop today. That's Judas J's favorite. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here, and we will see you next week.
Static Selector.